Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuned in to Hot Topics.
Good morning. Yes, people, once again, it's Hot Topics, Uncle Drummer Show. And what we're going to talk about this week, because I'm only doing one Hot Topics today, because I know you're busy, and I'm very, very busy. Yeah? So, peeps, let's go. Let's get into it. I've got a lot of people hollering at me, saying to me, talk about the Charlamagne and Beanie Sigel interview on the Breakfast Club. You know, I think it went 1.5 million in one day. That's a lot of views. There's a lot of things going on there. But oh mate, where should I start on this? I think it was a brilliant interview, you know, like between MV, Charlamagne and Mac, Beanie Sigel. Yeah, it was a brilliant interview. You know, let's start on Mac. Let's start with Mac, yeah. Mac, Beanie Sigel, that situation that happened with you and Meek Mills should have never happened in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you went there to, so you say you went there to ghostwrite for Mac, and, you know, after the whole situation's come out, you've chat to Game, and, you know, one of these Philly goons or whoever it is has knocked you out. That shouldn't really be happening to you as an OG. You understand what I'm saying to you? Like, I don't know, like, that should have never happened in the first place as far as I see it, because you are an OG. Man's supposed to have different respect for you. Like, the respect's supposed to be up in the ceiling, in the sky. Man's not really supposed to be doing that, and sometimes these things happen when you are around these people and you're affiliated with these people, you know what I'm saying? Because to me personally, you're in a different league from Meek Mills and his mates and all that. I know it's all Philly and you do it all for Philly, but sometimes this is why this stuff happens, because we're hanging around with the wrong people, or we're at the wrong place at the wrong time. You feel me? So on my account, as a young brother coming from England, UK, London, I think that was total disrespect what happened to you, you know what I'm saying? And it don't make the Philly, it don't make the culture, it don't make anybody look like any greater, you know? It's just disrespect on a different level, you know? But yeah, what I will say about you, Beans, what I will say about Beans is, you know, I think Beans is a bit stuck in his ways. He's stuck in his old ways. I think he's still got that Rockefeller mentality. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? For a man that's earned millions, for a man that's gone on tour with Jay-Z, for a man that's name was high up everywhere, I think he's still got the same old mentality. And I think, you know, in a certain way, he does need to grow up. He does need to grow up, because I've listened to that interview and it's like, true what Charlamagne said in a certain way, if you're not going Beans' way, then F it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's when it will switch. And to me, you know, I think Charlamagne was right. I'm not gonna lie to you. Where Charlamagne said that, you know, if things don't go his way, then he'll switch, because, you know, we've seen it with Jay-Z. We've seen it like a lot of times with Beans. I'm not saying you're a bad person, Beans, because I respect you. You know what I mean? I like you, like your music. I think you're a thorough dude, but, you know, I think that there is a bit of growing up that man needs to do in a certain way, because man a big man now. Man's got picnic, man's got family, he's been through it. Like he said, he's been through everything. Sometimes you got to take a look at your life and check yourself, you know what I mean? So yeah, I think in a certain way that Beans, yeah, he does need to grow up. And, you know, I saw the interview, I saw him pointing up at Charlamagne's face. Charlamagne was heavy because he kept his composure, even though he was still throwing shots. I saw Charlamagne throwing shots anytime he could throw shots, and, you know, I think it was a highly intense interview, because Mac was pointing up his finger, right, and telling him you're not certified enough to ask me this type of questions and all this stuff. And, you know, Charlamagne, he kept his composure. You know, but at the same time, what I will say is this: Beanie Sigel, I'm glad that you checked Charlamagne, because, you know, Charlamagne, you're a good guy, love your style and all that stuff, but I still don't rate what you done to Little Mama. You understand what I'm saying to you? You can say that, it wasn't this, that. You disrespected her. And I've seen people come on your show, yeah, and you ain't said shit to them. When Jay-Z or whoever comes on your show, you're very respectable. You never say nothing out of line. But it's like you pick and choose who you want to say what and what to. You understand what I'm saying to you? And that might be your style and your strategy, but, you know, for the viewers and the listeners, sometimes people think that's a bit biased, because when certain people come on the show, you're not going to say shit to them. You're not going to say any form of disrespect, not one word. You keep it trill, this, that, and the other. That's why Damon Dash and the man had to check you. Federal Star, I think Federal Star was being an idiot, to tell you the truth. Like, I think, like, go and check out his interview, people. I think he was very, very immature. I'm not going to lie to you. I think Federal Star was being a proper arsehole. He's probably showing off in front of sticky fingers. I like Federal Star, but, you know, I can tell that he's immature. And he did actually say what he said about Brandy. And then he turned around and flicked on Charlamagne. And it was just some, I don't know, some little boy thing, some little schoolboy thing. Yeah, so Federal Star, yeah, I hope you're proud of yourself with that one, because... yeah, not good. But listen, yeah, Charlamagne, what I will say is you held your composure with Beanie Sigel, even though I don't think you had any choice, because if it got messy, I think, you know, you already know what time it is when it comes to Beanie Sigel. Yeah, so, yeah, like, you held your composure. You're definitely getting much, much better at interviews and all that stuff on, like you said, your ego, because you're saying that you haven't got an ego now, so, you know, I learned something from you, brother. I learned that hold your composure when people are trying to test you and keep it easy, man. You done well, you understand? And you were throwing your shots. I saw you throwing your shots. It was a brilliant interview, mate, you know? And you keep doing what you're doing, Charlamagne. But Mac, yeah, I think there's certain things in your circle that you need to go and sort out, brother. Because I think you're kind of living on that old Rockefeller roster, and it's not that time, innit? It's 2016 now, so we definitely need a change in Beanie Sigel or Mac, or, you know, we definitely need a change on that side there, bruv. But yeah, Envy, I see you, bro. Envy, I see you, mate. Yeah, you do what you usually do. You stood up there and let this guy take shots at Charlamagne. He didn't jump in. You didn't defend nothing, and you're just envying it, right? You're just envying, bro, right? You're just on the sideline giggling. But yeah, tell you the truth, it was a brilliant show. You know, that's most probably why it got 1.5 million hits in one day. It was a brilliant show, and you know, I just think that everybody can learn and reflect off of that interview. There's always something that we can take from that interview, and I think it was a brilliant one. I've took something from it, from all of those characters, and I just want to say keep doing what you're doing. So, you know, that was it. Hot Topics, you know, we'll be back again very soon, coming to a town near you. But until then, adios, amigos.